Dr. Bates, in listening to you speak, what's coming to mind for some reason, I'm just going to put it out there. I'm thinking about Romeo and Juliet and dying in the name of love, or, sacrificing ourselves in the name of love. What is going on in our human psyche that drives us to that?
I don't know. I wish I knew. And you also got to understand that Romeo and Juliet was a play. So, um, I think that when it comes to just, humans in general, I think one thing that we have to understand is that we all we all have our own ideas of what love is. And for some people, your idea of what love is may not necessarily be my idea of what love is. And I think the key here is being able to create an understanding of love that is ideal and that is good for you. Realistically speaking, not everyone in this world is a healthy person. And realistically speaking, I think all of us at times exhibit some unhealthy traits, some unhealthy behaviors. And I think it's one thing when we do so and we are unaware that those things are unhealthy or that we are unaware that we're doing those things. But I think it's a whole totally different thing when we develop a sense of awareness. And then that's the piece that is very important. We have to develop a sense of awareness that what we're doing is unhealthy. And so when it comes to the whole idea of love, there are some individuals who have a very healthy sense of what love is. But at the end of the day, it's about what you feel is right for you. And what you feel is right for you may not necessarily be what I feel is right for me. And I think that's kind of where the whole idea of being able to affirm self and affirm others comes in. Because when I talk about affirming self, and especially when I'm talking about affirming others, usually I get the question, well, what if the person is doing something that I don't agree with? But that's not necessarily what affirm means. Affirm means to basically uphold the validity of that person and what they feel is right for them. And so, in that essence, whether I agree with it or not, if you feel that it is right for you, I can still affirm you in that simply for the fact that what you do, I don't have to adopt for myself because what you feel is right and true for you is for you. And what I feel is right and true for me is for me.
I, that prompts me to ask, is it possible then to have a successful relationship if we're not first in love with ourselves?
No, there's no deep answer to that question. It's just no. If you can't figure out how to love you again, and we're talking about the love that is right for you, if you can't figure that out, then you can't possibly articulate that to someone else and have them to know what it is you need in a loving relationship.